What's great with you today, man? Where your energy at? Today is Wellness Wednesday. You might be pretty tired now. Your legs might be sore. Your arms might be sore. Just because of what we did Monday about being mindful and kind of giving ourselves a punishment for that stinking thinking or feeling funky, whatever it may be. Today's tool is either a story or either it's the truth. The truth is the fact. A story might be something I'm telling myself that happened 10 minutes ago. If it happened 10 minutes ago, if I'm still talking about it, it's a story. Only thing that's the truth or a fact is me breathing. So the tool for the day is either it's a story or it's a fact. A fact is the sun is out. Oh my God, it's dumb because it's hot. That's a story. The fact is the sun is out. Oh my God, it's so icky and sticky. That's a story. Stick to the fact. So when we stick to the facts, it's a lot easier to know the difference between a story and what's really going on. If we get caught up in the story, that takes us out of the present moment. And when we're not in the present moment, we're almost like what we call unconscious. I'm not woke. Now all these old habits or old behaviors will come up that I might not want to subscribe to. But if I'm mindful of my breathing and I realize it's a story, I pause, I contextualize it, neutralize it, and use it and realize that, you know what? I almost got caught up in details. I'm going to breathe. And when I realize I'm not breathing the right way, I'm caught up in the story. I'm coming back to a fact. I'm coming back to right now. What I have is right now. My breathing is right now. So today on Wellness Wednesdays, we can kind of come out of, not, don't get comfortable now. Don't get comfortable. We still trying to do them push-ups and them squat, because what happens is if we feeling funky or we start moving, that help that dopamine in our brain help us feel better, not just sitting there. So now, before we start giving something our emotion, ask yourself, is this a story or is it a fact? Only way we can make sure it's a fact is if we right now breathing. A fact is that car rolled past and made some noise. It's gone. The fact is another car coming past and that's gone. Once the car is gone, the noise is gone. I'm going to stop speaking about it. Once it happens, let it go. Remember, we spoke about the ducks. If we see ducks get into a disagreement, it's not going to be long. And when they go through what they're going through and the situation is over, both of those ducks going to go their separate way and they're going to flap their wings very aggressive to get rid of that excess aggression that they don't need or they don't want to keep with them. So after we go through something, release it, shake it off, do some squat, do some lunges, release that energy and leave it there. And stop telling them stories. If it's not going on right now, which is my breathing, which is my awareness, which is me being mindful that I'm breathing in my nose and out my nose. Get out of those stories, because when we get them stories, our breathing becomes shallow. We probably start breathing in our nose, out our mouth, triggering that amygdala that's going to attract fight or flight. That's going to attract anxiety, going to attract them low vibration thoughts, unworthiness, I might be a fraud, somebody might find me out. Whatever these shenanigans our brains come up with, emotions come up with, get out of that. When we're in a story, that might bring up old emotions. We can even be stuck in a good story too, about back in the day when something was good. That can freeze us too. So either a positive or a negative story can freeze us and keep us away from manifesting what we really want right now. Is a story. If it's a story, breathe. Don't go into details and come back into the present moment right now. And as we do that, we're able to be a lot more calmer. We're able to be a lot more peaceful within ourselves. And at the same time, we're able to display and live in a very compassionate way, truthfully. Not wearing a mask and not pretending. So don't go into details and ask yourself, before you go into detail, go down that rabbit hole. Is this a story or is it a fact? While I'm in my facts, I'm breathing. I can't focus on my breathing and my counting and a story. So are you going to focus on the facts, which is your breathing, or the story? It's your choice, your decision. Like, share, subscribe, and send to anybody who you think might help this. And remember, we can only evolve when we're ready to evolve. So don't push it on nobody. Don't force it on nobody. Plant that seed, leave it with them. And through conversation, we can water that seed and see if it's growing. Namaste, Thug. Be that change you want to see. And remember, your wellness is your wealth. Peace.